Hey guys, so as you can see in the title, today I will be talking about what to pack to Disneyland with a toddler. And to me, this could possibly be super, super important. And also, guys, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. My name is Shay Toya, and I have a 3 year old and a 1 year old. And to me, it's very, very important for you to have the correct essentials when you are planning on having an amazing trip with toddlers and your family. So, to me, the first must have item is a stroller. Which I think is super, super important, is to have a stroller that during the time that your children are getting tired, that they have a location that they don't have to walk. And it also helps if you have a location that reclines, as well as, yes, it's nice to have a stroller that does recline for you. And also, guys, we're planning on going to Disney World in August, which I'm super, super excited for. And one of the things that we're actually looking at getting is a wagon instead of a stroller. And the wagon that we're looking at for to receive or get actually has a cover. It has is going to protect them from rain, which I'm excited for. And it's also going to be large enough where they're going to be able to lay down. So that is something that you guys can look into as well. And when it comes to your stroller, if especially if you have something that's very similar to what everyone else has, I would possibly get a ribbon that you can cut and have a color. That way your stroller or wagon isn't looking at as similar as to everyone else. I think that's very, very important. My number two item is to have a big diaper bag. Me personally, I need as big. I need one that's big enough for having two children. I do have two toddlers, or have a 1 year old and a 3 year old, almost 4 year old. So my diaper bag has to be big enough to fit their stuff. Also, if you that way you can put things in there that you need. You can place your diaper bag underneath if you are using a stroller. That way you're not having to carry it. But if you're going to do that or leave it in your wagon, that's very important that you don't have anything that you are going to need or that could possibly be stolen. Or your IDs or debit cards or anything like that. So don't leave that in your diaper bag, just diapers and all that good stuff. Number three, and I think this is super, 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 super important, is a change of clothes. As we all know, kids are going to be kids and they're going to get messy. Or maybe you're going to have your child, your 1 year old who's still in diapers, is going to have a blowout diaper. Those are never fun. But when things like that happens, it's super, super nice for you to have a change of clothes. Clothes at Disney can be super, super expensive. So make sure you can bring extra pair of clothes with you just in case. I think that's very, very important to take that into consideration. Like, bring an extra pair of clothes. And sometimes, like, you might need two, three, depending on outfits, depending on how long you're going to be there for. Um, Another thing is number four is to bring snacks. When it comes to bringing food into the park, it is feasible. Be sure to make sure your bags are clear, that they can see it. Also, the things that you could possibly bring, you want to bring easy food, such as fruit snacks, puffs, granola bars, crackers, and all your favorites. Baby pouches are super, super easy. I was going to show you, and I totally, totally forgot. But baby pouches are very, very easy. It's kind of like those applesauce, and they just squeeze them. My daughter personally loves them. But it's very easy, and that way, like, you don't have to worry about using a spoon or anything like that. If you are still having a baby who has formula, be sure to pack water. Very important. As well, of course, you're also going to want your sippy cups and bottles as well. And as I said, be sure to bring the formula mix. I am still currently nursing, so I personally wouldn't need that, and I have a 1 year old. But if you need formula or be sure to bring a bottle of water. Number five is a hat. A hat can also be a nice way to stay out of your kid's face out of the sun. My 3 year old always takes his hats off, so it doesn't always work. But if you can get them to keep it on, awesome. Number six, which is one of my favorite, is a charging block. My spouse Kevin actually brought me on a charging blocks, and they're perfect. Like you can pretty much plug anything to it. And these blocks are pretty much awesome because it provides you the opportunity to keep your phones charged, anything that's electronical charged, whatever you need charged. And then it takes, that way you know that you have a phone during emergency occurs, and you have a phone all day if you need to take pictures, which I think is awesome. That way we don't miss a thing, especially as moms. We want to catch every moment. And it sucks when your phone's about to die and you're like, oh shoot, I wasn't able to take a picture of that because I don't have my phone. And yeah, it sucks. Number eight is a poncho. So I know when we were in Universal Studios, this was very, very, very helpful because it rained in Universal Studios, which sucked. But it did help to have some type of poncho to help, keep us dry. Also, your little one might not be old enough to do the water rides, but you never know the weather. So go ahead and check out a poncho. Number eight is hoodies, jackets, sweaters. Depending on the time of the year that you may go, the weather might be beautiful. But I know every time I've ever gone to California, like the weather changes, it gets cold. So for that reason, like bring a sweater, so you don't have to worry about getting cold or having any issues with the weather. So be sure to bring a sweater. Other things that you may want to take into consideration: bottles, sippy cups, changing pads, because it sucks having to change your child on not having a changing pad. And like, there's been times where I didn't have a changing pad and I'm trying to like put napkins down or paper towels down so I don't put their butts on that dirty uh, uh, changing table in the bathrooms. And also like whatever else you think that could make your trip group at the best. Also, we've had a controversial car seat. Pretty much it's a car seat that you could take with you. You just throw it in your stroller. That was awesome after we got off the airplane, all that good stuff. So check into that as well. But I just wanted to hop on here real quick and share with you guys must have items when going to Disneyland. If you guys have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me and I will be here.